you're on Team Blake. What's Blake like one-on-one?
First and foremost, that's a big man.
Yeah,
That's a really big man. I don't know his exact height and weight, but he's a lot bigger than me, and I'm 5'9", weigh about 175.
was Blake always was he always going to be your choice when it came to a coach on this show?
Everybody assumes that he was my first choice, but I wasn't completely biased to Blake. I'm pretty sound in my musical taste. I like all kinds of music and different singers. And for the longest time, I had said if John Legend was still on the show, that I would go with John Legend just because strictly he was the most talented vocalist male that was on the show as a coach, but he wasn't on there whenever I got there. So,
well, what other styles of music do you like that influence it? Because I think country comes from a lot of different genres and influences it. So you obviously would have just a gamut of things you draw from. What's your favorite thing to listen to before you try to work on something new or get inspired?
I like really weird, like indie kind of music, like music festival kind of music. So like Mumford & Sons style, Lumineers style stuff, just different like folky kind of music. I grew up on Americana, which has country roots. And then whatever style that you would put Leon Bridges and Ed Sheeran in, those people, whatever they're doing over there, that's cool.
How's the social media world changed for you?
It's changed a good amount. I was actually just talking to my friend while I was waiting on y'all about it. Like, I haven't gotten the biggest boost in social media, but I haven't gotten a small one either. Like, it's definitely a drastic change. My numbers are up. But I can't get Instagram to give me a blue check. I'm not paying $14 for a blue check. And like all my friends on The Voice have got one, and I'm like, why can I? And I need one. I've got a bunch of bank accounts. The whole time. You guys are really messing me over right now.
Making you work for it, they are.
It's been my third request this week.
Do you have to be careful now with what you do on social media? And I mean, things have changed with what people see about you. I mean, have you had to clean things up before the show aired? I mean, what
or
is,
depersonalize it. Some people have a lot of pictures of family and stuff, but then they don't want people to know too much about them to be safe. Have you had to go in and, do any back end work on that to be like,
They did a good background check before we came up, and they kind of sent us a bunch of things that could have been flagged. But even before then, I went through I just deleted my entire Twitter because Twitter's just a great place to get in trouble.
You're on Team Blake, and he's not going to be on the show anymore. Is it cool to think that you're one of his last selections?
I think so, yeah. And for me, I've always noticed Blake reaches out and helps out the guys and girls that are on his team. He always seems to go back and do that. And for me, and I don't know if that's because he knows which ones are singers and which ones are pursuing a music career. And so I've just noticed I'm friends with Bryce Leatherwood, and we've talked about it. And so he's like, yeah, dude, Blake really will try to help you as much as he can after the show.
So who else would you want to work with aside from Blake?
I would really like to work with Chance, and that's just because I'm a Chance fan. If y'all watched my audition, you saw that I told him I saw him at Bonnaroo, and I did. That's true. I went to Bonnaroo and watched Chance on the stage. I never got a chance to show Chance the videos, but I did. I had him, and I just always looked up to him. I remember being in high school, and I did this thing called Young Lives where I played music, and it's where I started playing some music. And I remember one of the leaders was like, yeah, man, I love Chance the Rapper because he loves Jesus, but he still cusses in his music. And I was like, man, that's cool enough for me.
Well, it's been great talking to you. Good luck on the show.
Thank you, guys.
We'll be watching and cheering you on.
Morning.
You be blessed and cuss whether they're listening or not, because you know what? You got a great spirit and soul, and that's what's going to take you places.
That's right. Thank you.
All right. Thanks.